We all have it in equal measure. The distinction between those who appear to be successful, happy, and free in business and life has to do with those who activate it versus those who let it atrophy. Hi, I'm Michelle Conboy of michelleconboy.com, and today we're talking about faith. That's right, faith. We all have it. We've all been given the same measure of faith. The difference between successful people and those who struggle and are in constant striving, struggle, survival mode versus thriving mode is whether you are activating your faith muscle. That's right. It's a muscle that needs to be worked. It needs to be developed. You need to be in a training program for it, so to speak, right? A physical training program, a spiritual training program, an emotional, psychological training program to activate and develop and strengthen that muscle. So here's the truth about faith. Faith is the physical, practical, experience of the thing that you hoped for, the thing that you asked for. So when you ask, when you set your intention, when you set that goal in faith, you want to believe and expect and get excited with anticipation for the receiving of that, for the experiencing of that intangible form until it becomes something that you can see, feel, and know without a shadow of a doubt because you're touching it. But see, faith has to do with the unseen world. It has to do with you having such belief, such conviction, such confidence that you can get in the energy of expectation and excitement and anticipation, just like a mom who's pregnant, right? At the point of conception, you don't see any evidence or feel any evidence that you are carrying a baby, that a baby is growing and developing in you, that you will deliver that baby and be able to hold, smell, and enjoy the experience on a physical, external level. Faith is the same way. Faith is something that you activate. Faith is rooted in your belief, whether you have trust in it or are mistrusting of the fact that you will receive, that what you've asked for, what you've set an intention for is being created and cultivated and coming your way and will appear in physical form in due season at the right time when it is fully developed and mature to thrive in the physical world. So once again, faith is the evidence, the physical, tangible evidence of the thing that you hope for. And it requires that you activate your belief and the faith muscle with your asking, with your intending, with your staying open to receive it. Then you want to step into more of the physical training, more of the spiritual training, more of the emotional, energetic training of developing and strengthening that muscle so that you receive more consistently instead of having feast and famine, so that you receive more confidence of your faith by getting the tangible result, and until you receive the very thing that you ask and desire for. So what do you do next? After you've set the intention, the goal, and ask in faith, you want to get into the momentum energetically of expecting, anticipating, and getting excited about it. Some people do that with vision boards. Some people do it with visualizing. Some people do it with affirmations. And some people get disappointed because that doesn't seem to bear the result, bear the fruit, fulfill the end of their faith that they hoped for, because that alone is not enough. Affirmations, visualizations are valuable, and they require you to be in the expectant energy. And one of the things that helps bring that into physical reality, more than just a mental exercise, is to bring your body into it, right? So you want to do the mental practice. The body practice is to be able to, when you're visualizing, when you're setting that intention, when you're saying that affirmation, is to ground it into your body. And you want to activate both the left and the right hemisphere of your brain. And one of the ways to do that is with the butterfly bilateral stimulation exercise. So basically, you get your hands like this, like a butterfly, right? You put that over your heart space on the top of your chest. And the activation, bilateral stimulation, comes with tapping. If you're familiar with EFT, this is a similar practice. If you're familiar with psychological therapy of EMDR, this is the bilateral stimulation. And you're activating the left and the right hemispheres of your brain to embody, integrate the thing that you're asking and visualizing and affirming on a mental level. So this is the mind-body connection, the practice, the personal physical training, spiritual energetic practice of grounding your faith with expectation. And you say those affirmations. You visualize yourself receiving it, whether that's receiving being able to conceive a baby if you're going through fertility issues, seeing yourself receive the sales, the money in the bank account, seeing yourself in that loving relationship, seeing yourself having more intimacy with your partner, seeing yourself having more money consistently come your way, working with ideal clients, being supported in your business, right? So you want to embody that. And the next part, the energetic excitement part, is to offer up to your higher source, to universe, to the collective consciousness, the reality of how you would feel, which is grateful and rejoicing and praising and celebrating and being in thanksgiving for having it. So this is where that as if comes in. Act as if you have it now. How would you feel? How would you act? You would be like, woohoo! I just got that sale. Woohoo! I love working with this client. Woohoo! I saw the ultrasound and the baby is growing and healthy within me and will be delivered on this date. Getting excited about the house that you're buying. Getting excited about, and in thanksgiving and gratitude for having it. Right? That's the activating of your faith muscle, the strengthening of it that fuels the energy of expectation and anticipation. So we have to ask, we have to cultivate anticipation energy, expecting it, having confidence that you will see the end, physical, tangible result of the thing that you hoped for, that you asked for, and that the substance in the world is working and colluding with you to bring that into physical form, that it's coming together, right? So you ask, you anticipate, expect, and then you act in a way that helps you embody the experience of it. Affirmations, journaling, and using the bilateral stimulation while you're intending and visualizing and practicing that. And then you want to just daily be in thanksgiving, in praise and celebration of, woohoo, I have it. It's here. It's coming. I can't wait to touch it. I'm so excited about what that'll allow for my life. I'm getting in that excitement, anticipation, juicy, delicious, woohoo, praise, thanksgiving. And then the other piece in terms of faith is acknowledging what you have already created and manifested, the evidence that is all around you of faith in motion that has been confirmed in your life. So this is where a journaling practice can come in, a celebration with a buddy of coming together to witness and to acknowledge and to anchor your faith in the evidence that you've already had. of all the ways your faith, your goal has come into your physical existence, into reality. So that's what I've got for you today about faith. You can also hop on over to my blog and see other information that I've set out there for you about faith. And follow me on social media. Michelle at michelleconboy.com is the website where the blog is. Michelle Conboy Coach, where you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. And tell me what's happening for you as you practice activating your faith. I'm doing this not just to speak and to teach and to be visible, but to really cultivate connection and engagement with you. Those of you who are listening and applying what I'm teaching here. I want to hear from you. Let me know your comments. Let me know your questions. Let me celebrate with you in the process of receiving and when you tangibly have the evidence that faith is active, not atrophy, in your life and business. Bye for now.